Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the Corbino. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 Funko Pops that I would love to see in my collection, and let's get started. Right when I started my Funko collection, I knew that there was going to be a few that I really wanted to see in my collection. And today I'm going to be showing you some of the ones that I wanted from the past, some of the ones I want right now, and some I might even want in the future. And some maybe not even be some real Funko Pops, but we'll count them instead. So let's get started. Before we get started, I know that a very small amount of my viewers are actually subscribed, and I know that we're around to getting 50 subscribers, which is halfway to my 100 mark. So please hit that big red button down below and hit a like just for the cause. And well, let's get going. First pop that I'm going to be showing you is going to be one of my famed, awesome pops that I've loved from one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Ghostbusters. And the pop that I'm going to be giving you first is the 10-inch Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the 10th spot. And this one is from the first Ghostbusters movie, from the very end of it. And ever since I saw that movie, I know I've really loved Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's one of my favorite characters. I know they're probably going to have some mini puffs coming up, but this one is probably going to be a harder find. But if I see it out there for a decent price, I'll probably pick it up. But this is my 10th one and probably one of my most favorite ones out of this list. For number 9 here we have Sasuke versus Naruto. And I know that this pop is from Naruto Shippuden, and it is one of the biggest fights in the show, and I've been watching Naruto lately, so you know that I'm definitely going to be wanting to pick up some Naruto pops. For the number 8th pop, we have another Naruto pop, which is Kakashi with the lightning blade. Kakashi is one of my favorite characters from that series because I just like his Sharingan eye, and he's just such a mystery, but he's also a cool character, and he's just like so chill though. But we also see that he has the lightning blade in one of those episodes. I think he shows it in the Naruto in the beginning of it, but it's a pretty cool pop overall. For my 7th most wanted pop, I'd have to say that it would be Toxic Rick from the Rick and Morty series. I know that this show might be a little controversial, but we also see that Rick and Morty is probably one of my favorite shows out there. And even the Pickle Rick hat, you already know, I have a few of these pops back here. But Toxic Rick is probably one of the coolest ones out there. Along with, I don't really want Toxic Morty as long as with Toxic Rick, but still he's a cool pop overall and probably one of my most famed ones out there. For my 6th most wanted pop, I have the Lights and Sounds Darth Vader. And I've seen videos of this one. I've never seen it in the open, but man, is this a cool one. And I've always wanted a Darth Vader in my Pops collection. And of course the Lights and Sound one is going to be a great addition to it because it's lights and sounds. For my 5th pop out there is going to be another anime pop, which is going to be Tanjiro Kamado of the Fire Dance or whatever. But I remember this being from the Ryu and Tanjiro fight, and this is one of the best episodes out there. Honestly, one of the best anime pops in my opinion. But we also see that this is a glow-in-the-dark pop, a harder find. It's already valued at $110, so I mean it's gonna be a harder find, but it's probably one of my favorites. At my 4th spot is going to be 10-inch Baby Yoda, or Child, or Grogu, whatever you want to call him. But I already have the Child right here. But the 10-inch one is definitely going to be a bigger one and a better representation of the Child. And I have a 10-inch Gladiator Hulk. That's the only 10-inch one that I have. I want to definitely expand my 10-inch collection in the future, maybe with the 10-inch Joker from 1989 GameStop. But we'll have to wait and see. Number 3 on this list is going to be Alligator Loki from Hot Topic. Oh my gosh, Hot Topic though, it's so hard to come by, especially with this pop though. But the episode itself, the Alligator Loki, he was one of my favorite characters from that series, honestly, from the Loki series. It was probably one of the best episodes other than the last episode. But man, did this pop not disappoint. And I don't have this one yet, but I'm looking forward to try to get it in the future because, I mean, it's a fairly new one, so I probably shouldn't have much trouble getting it. For my 2nd most wanted pop, one away from number 1, that would be the I Am Iron Man from Avengers End Game because, man, out of all the movies that I've cried in, it's only 2, I think. This was the first one that I ever cried in. the part where Iron Man died. And you can see that this pop is an exact replica of what happened where he stole the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos, and to save the entire Avengers and the world, to eliminate Thanos and his army. And honestly, man, you have to get this one. It's a glow in the dark, and it's a PX exclusive, so you shouldn't have much trouble finding it. I think it's $20 on Pop in a Box, but you shouldn't have much trouble finding it at all. Here we have an honorable mention because this is not an official Funko Pop. They call it a Joy Pop, but it's Jesus Christ. And this is, my mom showed this one to me the other day, and I feel like this is probably a pretty good representation of a Jesus Pop because, as you know, Funko doesn't really like to get caught up in religion. But I'm pretty sure that they're never going to make a Jesus one. But this is probably going for like $600. And before we get that out the way, I'm just going to say that I am a Christian believer of Jesus Christ. That's why I am saying this. But it would definitely be great to have this if it was official. But we'll have to wait and see in the future. For number 1 here, we have the Boba Fett from the Mandalorian. Bro, Boba Fett is probably my favorite character out of Star Wars, even more than Darth Vader himself. That is why I included Darth Vader, but Boba Fett is probably one of my favorite pops of all time, man. He is definitely number 1, deserves to be in my collection, and he's a really easy find right now, so I'm probably going to be hitting this one up pretty soon. I might even have a pop review, and man, I think I have a Boba Fett head over there. Let me just pause the video and show you. Here we have a pretty good shot of the Lego Star Wars heads, helmets, Mandalorian, Boba Fett. And as you can see here, I don't really do many Lego reviews because I don't really collect many Legos. But as you can see here, it's a pretty good representation of Boba Fett himself. My brother took a few pieces off of it, but it don't really matter. I think his little visor goes down too, just like in the TV show or movie original. But that's pretty much it for Boba Fett. Thanks for popping in for this awesome video. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Please get me to 100 to 50 subscribers. I'm not begging, but please do it just in case if you want me to do that. But I will probably have some more videos in the future. I apologize for not posting on a regular basis, but you'll be definitely seeing some new content pretty soon, and I'll see you then.